Hey guys, Andrea, welcome back to the channel. Hey, do you guys know what to do in an emergency? So guys, I wanted to go through a couple of things today about what happens when there's a medical emergency in a SIL house or other disability services accommodation. So guys, first thing, support workers. Guys, you guys need to have your first aid. Also, you need to know your client's needs and medical history. So read their file. Read their file. Also, need to be able to have the ability to stay calm and not panic. Know what if they have something like epilepsy, FND, or any other types of seizure disorders. Know what their seizures look like. Know what their seizures look like. Have and know where to find their paperwork. The other one, documentation matters. Guys, I cannot say it loud enough. Documentation matters. So that's note taking, incident report. And guys, incident reports are not about you. Going to say it again. Incident reports and documentation are not about you. It's about our funding and insurance. Documentation, incident reports are not a reflection on you. Some clients have behaviours of concern. Some clients cannot control their anger outbursts. Some clients do not have the ability to understand waiting their turn, sharing, or being able to get themselves a simple snack, a cup of coffee, or a glass of water. Guys, as well. Also, guys, privacy, huge issue as well. So, there are some things that I don't need to know about as well. I don't need to know, unless it affects me, what the other clients in the house's needs are. Unless it affects me. That's the point. So, guys, this is a really, really important one to remember, that disability and medical needs do cross over. And so being able to support someone with not only their disability and their goals, but their medical needs as well. And that might be emotional, that might be physical support as well. So that might be emotional support. Physical support can look like housework, housework and other activities of daily living, meal planning, medication management. And guys, remember, if the person is higher functioning, the best person to talk about their disability and their health issues is themselves as well. And this seems to be, in a lot of big agencies, a disconnect between head office, housing managers, and support workers on the ground. Culture starts at the top. And so having a healthy culture where a support worker doesn't panic because they've never seen or witnessed a seizure, incredibly important that you know how you're going to react. Everyone's going to react differently. It is quite confronting even seeing a partial absent seizure, an absent seizure. Knowing what to do and staying calm is incredibly important. Other one is documentation, medical care, knowing when to call an ambulance, knowing when to just call their doctor, knowing when to intervene. Having up-to-date seizure management plan and medication plans, quite critical. Having a relationship with their family, friends, or other guardians, critical. But also treating them like a human, not letting them get lost in the crowd or lost in the ratios, really, really important. So this is where not using privacy as an excuse. So that can be incredibly important as well. And also knowing their triggers: food, stress, alcohol. And guys, food is a really actually important one because there can be a lot of crossover between food and medications. there's a lot of interactions. So check with your local pharmacist as well. Guys, I'm doing this one because this was an incident that happened. So this is based on a very real incident that's happened as well. I won't mention where or how, but very, very real. The thing was, people didn't know that this client has epilepsy. They knew I have epilepsy. I'm up to 5 years seizure-free. But it's brought back the importance of them of paying attention and doing the daily check-in as well. And so that daily check-in, morning, evening muster, is really, really important. So, guys, if you're a support coordinator, if you're a support worker, if you're a housing manager, drop it in the comments how you guys would have handled this one, and especially the aftercare for the support workers. So, are you going to put on a barbecue for them? Do you know the epilepsy care lines for support workers? Do you have general information about epilepsy? Do you have access to a mental health professional for them to get the aftercare that they need so they're not stressed all of the time? And guys, again, I cannot stress enough the importance of documentation and notes. This person, guys, could use so much more funding and one-on-one support, but because support workers feel that the notes are a reflection on how they've handled the situation, guys, they're not getting the funding because, guys, as I've said in If It's Not Documented, It Didn't Happen video, documentation matters because that directly affects our NDIS funding, our ratios of support, and how much you guys are able to help us as well. So, guys, if you can like, share, subscribe, comment. And guys, on this one, I really want to start a conversation about documentation and the wording that you need to use to be able to fight for that person as well. Guys, if you celebrate Christmas, have a very safe and happy one as well. And guys, particularly this time of year, check in on your people who might be isolated, who might be working, and please be kind to your retail and hospitality staff. See you guys in the next video.